I think it's great for the track of Talladega, our racetrack, the city of Birmingham. A lot of the sponsors I just got done meeting that were here that's involved. We got some that was looking to get involved in our sport, so that's really great to have a forum around racing and around the city of Birmingham today. You know, it's the sport has got such a following. The loyalty to this sport, the loyalty to our sponsors. You know, I was just speaking to someone that owned a coffee company, and that's one thing they wanted to make sure. And to know that the trend, our racing gets better every year. The safer barriers, the safer race cars we've got since 2001. All of these are things that the trend is always to make a better product for our fans to watch our sport. Let RCR win all the races. No, we won't use that one. But you know, I think the biggest thing that we would all like to see is just a little closer racing, a little better racing, and NASCAR's working so hard. We're having some tests to do that. I think that's the key thing that all of us want to do is keep improving our product where our race fans can come and watch us. I think definitely our sport will get back to that level. The thing that we have today that we didn't have 10 years ago, there's so many ways to access our sport through different media, different internet. You can watch our sport in so many different ways that you didn't watch it 10 years ago. And the trend is different today with a lot of things that's out there for people to do. I think it can, and that's why we're working on getting a lot of youth back into our sport. Through technology, we're doing a lot of things with technology to have our young fans out there trying to follow our sport. I think there's been heroes that has helped build our sport. The Petty, the Allisons, Dale Earnhardt definitely made an impact on this sport from the time he ran through the grass, the championships he won, the controversies that we'd always get into with other teams, and that kept a spark in the fans wanting to come and see what was going to happen next, and we need a little more of that. Well, you know, it's in its infancy right now. We just announced it Monday, and we're still working on a lot of things. And our chairman right now, we elected Rob Kaufman. He can answer a lot of those questions for you. Like I say, I'd rather Rob Kaufman speak as one voice on that. You know, it's definitely anything we do is going to be to help benefit this sport. You know, I've questioned it to start with. But it comes down kind of like a Super Bowl, winner takes all. So if you make the chase, I think it's 16 of us will make the chase, and then it gets narrowed down each race. But it's going to be, I think, the TV ratings for Homestead, the people that's going to come to watch that race, it's not going to be a deal that you can sit there and say, okay, I got to finish 10th or 15th and I can win the championship. You go to Homestead, you're going to have to be loaded for bear and win that race to win the championship. The business of NASCAR is to put on a great event. Every time we go to an area, to a track, from Daytona or Talladega to Martinsville to Sonoma, is to put on the great show. The business model of it is bringing in our sponsors that people can come in and do a lot of marketing. It's a marketing tool. It's the best marketing tool of any sport out there. No, I don't think it has. We're still doing the same thing that we've always did, is put on a great show for our race fans. It has changed. Nothing can stay the same. Without change, there's no progress, and I think we've made a lot of progress in our sport over the years. I personally don't ever see that happening because Talladega is one of the great things that's built. You were talking about the Earnhardts and the Pettys, but Talladega helped build NASCAR to where it is today and helped build the France family. So, no, I see Talladega for many, many years having two races. Well, where we're sitting today, we could make it in with our cars, but the more people that win that haven't won races, like Eric Amarillo winning a race, that put him in the chase. The thing about it is if we can go out and win a race, you're in. If not, you want to be consistent enough to pick up those one or two spots that'll be left available for cars that didn't win a race. Yeah, you know, it's like any business or anything, you build, and keep trying to get the seating capacity to bring your people in. When 2008 happened, not only to our sport, but to every sport and everything else, we had to change our model like everyone else, how we ran our business. And at the time, people had all kind of extra money to spend. They were coming. Now that they don't, you got to downsize and get it back to where people want to be in those 78,000 seats. I haven't seen it, but there's some changes I would like to see in it, but I'm sure they'll make the best decision for the areas, for the weather conditions. There's a lot of things that they have to take into consideration when they give a track a date. I would like to see I'd probably like to see the final race of the year being somewhere else, maybe besides Homestead. But I don't want to take nothing from Homestead. They put on it's a great venue, a great racetrack. But that would be about it. There's several little tweaks on the schedule. It could be. I know this year we're going to be in Homestead. Next year we don't know where it would be, but I think it could be moved. It's NASCAR's decision where they want to take that event to bring out the best for the racing, for our race fans. And I think that you'll see that NASCAR has always made adjustments in the chase, the restart. We're here to please our race fans, and NASCAR will do that. If that's what they think it'll take, they'll tweak that model to make it work. I've got two grandsons that's in the sport, and I hope that we're in it for many years to come, and that they're still running the business after I'm out of it. But I don't see me going anywhere for many years. But I think that as an owner, the sport is healthy right now. It is healthy. Well, we had a great test. Paul Menard lost a car in a crash there, blew a left rear tire. But we left there, and Ryan and Austin both, and Paul, all three said they felt we're in good shape. It was really unusually hot at New Hampshire for that. The race, I'm sure, will be a lot cooler, so hopefully we'll go back up there and really run well.